My name is Chelsea from SIB Visions, and today I'm going to show you how to use the form layout. First, we need a new screen, which I will name Layout. I want to make sure I choose the empty layout. I'm going to drag and drop a panel right into the center of my screen. Now I have a panel, and in this panel I have a form layout. I can put an element in any position. The most common way to use a form layout is using a label in columns and rows in sort of a grid. So I take a label and I put it in the top left corner, making it both the first column and the first row. When I put another label right next to it, I have another column in the same row. This grid layout is very useful for typical forms. So now from the bottom plus button, I will add an existing table from the data model. I will choose the table Customers and click Finish. Now I have some elements available here. I will put the name field up at the top in my second column. In the first column, I will put a label. For the next field, why don't I use the address? I put my editor in the second column, below name, and add another label. Next, I'll add the zip code and so on. But the format has more functionality than just that. For example, let's say I want a button in the top right corner, or maybe a button in the bottom right corner. I could still use my columns and put a button at the bottom of the first column in the last row. Sometimes I don't want my layout to be completely uniform, so I can stretch the zip code field across both columns. But I need to remember that I want a label, which I will put above the editor. I could also do the following. Let's move this element to the third column. Now let's stretch it all the way out to the other side. As you can see, when I resize my screen, everything stays in proportion. And that's a quick overview of the form layout. Thank you so much for watching.